Welcome, my friends, to this Spooktacular yoga class. I decided to get a little festive and dress up like a kitty cat. Feel free to join me if you want. Smokey's here on the mat. Ooh, he's frisky. It's his first yoga class. Doesn't know what to think about it, okay? We're going to get started with Kapalabhati, fire breath. So what I want you to do is place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be breathing rapidly out of our nostrils, almost as if we're trying to clean them out, and bringing our belly in. So almost like you're trying to suck it in. Begin by pulsing in with a rapid breath to my count. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then go ahead and lift your arms up, take an inhale, and exhale, bringing your hands to your heart. One more time, deep breath in, bringing palms together, and then exhale, hands to your heart. We're going to do a round 2. Now remember, what we're going to be doing for Kapalabhati is we're going to be exhaling out our nostrils rapidly, and the inhale just naturally happens. So on my count, let's begin with an exhale. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Pet your kitty, give your animals some attention if they're there. And let's begin our final round of Kapalabhati. Go ahead and start by an inhale and exhale. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Go ahead and take a deep inhale, lifting your arms up over the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale, lifting your arms up over your head. Exhale, hands to your heart. Beautiful job, you guys. Let's go ahead and let's transition into our all fours. I'm going to try and share the mat with Smokey for a little while. And let's just go ahead and come into our cat-cow. Inhaling, arching the back, looking up. Exhale, round the spine, look back towards your knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, arching your back, look back towards your knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, arching your back. And then come on forward into your Chaturanga Dandasana, lifting our thighs up off the ground. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhale, round back, sit into child's pose. Just making this spinal stretch a little bit bigger. Inhaling, coming into our upward facing dog. Exhale, bend your knees and come on back into your child's pose. Just making this as fluid as possible. Inhale, come on forward, lifting your thighs up off the mat. Inhale. And exhale, bend your knees, rounding out the spine and sitting back into child's pose. Come on back into your neutral spine, into our all fours position. And let's just go ahead and start by stretching out our right leg, keeping our hips in one line facing towards the mat, and then taking our left arm and extending it out and finding our balance here. Engage your core, and then bend your leg and try and find your ankle with your hand. push your foot into your hand, lift up your chest, and come into your tiger's pose. Balance here. Inhale and exhale. And then release when you're ready. Come back to that balancing pose. And then come back to your all fours. Let's switch sides. Let's go ahead now and extend out our left leg and our right arm. Keeping our hips in one alignment, facing towards the mat, and finding our balance here. When you're ready, bend that knee, find the back of your foot with your hand, and then push into that hand, lifting up and opening the chest. You should feel a slight stretch through that thigh. And when you're ready, release your foot, come on back to your balancing pose, and then go ahead and come on back down to your all fours. Watch out for kitty cats attacking you. Let's go ahead and let's come on forward into our camel. So we're going to come up onto our knees, and they should be about hip distance apart. We're going to place our hands on our lower back and just start to bend backwards, looking back with our heads, letting them fall and hang heavy. And then if you feel like you can, go ahead and reach for your ankles or your heels. And then just take deep breaths, opening your chest towards the sky and allowing this beautiful back bend to release all emotional anxiety out of your body. Taking deep breaths here, and whenever you're ready, go ahead and place your hands back on your lower back. Slowly come on up. And then slowly come back down into your child's pose, rounding out that spine, allowing that spine to neutralize. Beautiful job, you guys. Just take a few breaths in this child's pose. And then go ahead and round back up, tuck your toes, and come on into your downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk out your dog. I'm trying to find some unpatchy parts of my mat, trying to get my balance in my downward dog. And then go ahead and start to walk towards the top of your mat. Move your kitty if you need to. And then let's go ahead and let's just take our standing forward fold by grabbing our opposite elbows and starting to rock side to side. Really stretching out our hamstrings, our calves. Feeling this really gentle spinal stretch as we just hang down. And when you're ready, bend your knees and slowly roll on up. Lifting our arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bring them to heart. One more time. Let's inhale, lifting our arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to now come into our yogic squat. So go ahead and spread your legs wide apart, wider than hip distance, and then squat down as far as you can, bringing your pelvic bone to your mat and using your elbows to press against your knees and keeping your hands in prayer position. Breathe into this yogic squat, opening up our hips. Allowing all negative energy to fully release from our body. We store so much emotion in our hips that this yogic squat helps just us cleanse that whole entire area. I just turned so that you could see me from the front and what this looks like. Next, we're going to go into our crow. So I want you to find the little crease in between your knee and your thigh. Don't mind Smokey here. He's just being my little helper. I'll go ahead and I'll turn to the side here. So just remember that crease line that I showed you and tuck your elbows into that crease line. Here he is again. Look at him. He's going to be in my way. Okay, so find that crease line with your elbows. Place your hands on the mat. Spread your fingers out wide, but tilt them slightly in. And then I slowly want you to roll forward and lift one foot up at a time. If you lose your balance and one foot, needs to tap down, that's fine. Just keep practicing and try and hold it as long as you can. Beautiful job, you guys. Just hold this crow's pose. And then when you're ready, slowly come on down. Beautiful job. This is so funny doing yoga with a kitty. So now we're just going to go ahead and take a seat at the back of our mat. And we're just going to slowly go into our forward folds. Go ahead and lift your arms up towards the sky and fold forward. See if you can go for your calves. Maybe it's your ankles. Whatever it is, just go ahead and fold on forward and breathe. Next, we're going to go into our upward plank. So I want you to bring your hand next to your glute and then drop your elbow down. Wherever your elbow lands, that's where your hand is going to go for your upward plank. So mark that spot and then place your hands on the mat. They can either go turning towards the back of your mat or they can face the front of your mat. Either way is fine. I had to kick Smokey out. He was biting my toes. So go ahead and find your position. And then when you're ready, inhale, lift your hips up by engaging your glutes. And when you can no longer see your feet, drop your head back, just lifting up that chest and breathe. Allowing all this wonderful energy to flow into your heart space. When you're ready, inhale, look at your toes, and then slowly come on back down. Great job, you guys. Let's go ahead and come onto our mat horizontally and bringing our legs in lotus position. So bringing your feet up onto your thighs as I'm doing now. I want you to take your hands and place them next to your hips. I like to make fists and just try and swing yourself up and see if you can come into floating lotus. This takes a lot of strength, and so I just want you to kind of have fun with it. I feel like every day can be different for me. Sometimes I get really high up. Other times it's just a little bit up above the ground. But just see if you can engage your core and using your shoulder strength, lift up into this floating lotus. Then when you're ready, go ahead and lift your arms up over your head, taking an inhale, and exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let's just finish off our practice together. One more time, inhale, lifting our arms up over our head. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Go ahead and place your hands on your heart and just whisper something that you're thankful for. Beautiful job, you guys. Just remain here with your eyes closed, taking a few deep breaths, slowing down our heart rate. You did some beautiful asanas today, really challenged your strength. Beautiful job, you guys. This has been a wonderful practice. Go ahead and place your hands in prayer position. Go ahead and bow down to yourself. Thank yourself for participating in this practice. And thank you so much for joining me and my animal friends in this Spooktacular class. It was a lot of fun. And we will see you in our next video.
Times have gone so tarry long.